We out here.
I was in
Loudoun County.
The wildest group in the warehouse area. Everybody hates us. We did donuts and jacked up the meatmobile.
I'm just making sure we all check. Bird, we on. Check. Here, let me get check.
We live? Can you hear us?
We good.
It's gonna be
We good. All right.
Flying. So
Ask the Boss episode.
I don't know.
Come on, man. You, like, do a little homework here.
Well,
It's been 3 weeks since
it's been 3 weeks since we posted it, so I think it's
a
like
flyover.
30
What's our theme?
Shark Week. Well, it's like the belated Shark Week. Dun. Did it get your foot? Doug, come back!
All right, I gotta put him back. He was on my foot. He was just a little guy. He was just a little guy.
All right, we gotta get our flippers on.
Flippers?
So flippers.
I'm just gonna do mask. I don't need a flippers. I'm a swimmer.
So put the mask on.
Here, let me put the tube in your mouth.
What? What?
The tube.
I don't need your help with
This-
the tube in my mouth. I can put. All right, I'm good. I'm good. All right, I guess we gotta go diving. Get it together.
You don't need help with the tube in your mouth?
Nah, I don't need it. I put my own tube in my mouth.
Are we snorkeling or are we doing
I
diving?
got my mask on. Mask.
No, you're
is still on.
snorkeling. I was putting a snorkel in your mouth.
Yeah, but you gotta have a mask on, like, right? Like,
Why am I doing this? I guess it would just be like, all right, ding, ding. There we go. Now what? Take us through it, meat. What was that?
we're going down. Hold your nose.
Wait, I got a mask on. You don't need to hold.
What?
You don't need to hold your nose. Why are we waving?
I don't know. That's what you do, like when you're a kid. You jump off the diving board.
Are we out of the screen? I can't go lower, bro. Ding! Make me disappear. All right, we're coming back up. All right, we'll look out for sharks during this episode.
All right.
We good.
Where sharks gonna come from beneath our feet, though.
Well, we could be still underwater. Can we just have like sea life, like under the sea? Like what's the fish that's like famous?
Patrick the starfish.
Nemo.
No, yeah, of course you pick starfish. Is it chocolate flavor? Nemo, that's it. It was delay reaction.
Start to Ask the
All right.
Boss ever.
All right,
We lost.
We out here.
Every single body, any person that was interested.
All right, let's go. Let's rock and roll. Oh wait, should we give them an update?
Yeah.
All right, update. Fury X just launched. This is just a little bit of the packages. Sprinkling it's still out. Feedback so far has been amazing. Our friends in Australia should have it any day now. Our friends in the UK should have it any day now. So real excited to get that everywhere. Believe it or not, we're actually almost completely sold out in about 3 days. So I think within the next couple weeks, we'll be completely out of this first run. Luckily, we have another order in place already, so hopefully there won't be any shortages. That's Fury X. What else? What else we got going on?
Well, we just launched multi and sweet tea. So I mean, I feel like
Yeah, so if you guys have not tried the Sweet Tea ABC, that is just ridiculous.
going over.
Yeah,
it tastes like brisk iced tea.
it's so
yes,
good.
it's brisk.
Every time I drink it, I feel like I'm on vacation. So we got that, and we have multi, which is hitting everywhere now. We just also, for all our Muscle Foods partners out there, or people or retailers who buy from Muscle Foods, we just fixed some inventory issues with them. So there was a lot of out of stocks when you guys tried to order our products. That issue should be completely solved within the next, 7 days, 5 days, 3 days?
now.
That stuff's already on the way out. So if you have any more issues, send us an email. We're working together to try to get all that resolved. It's been, they've been a great partner to try to resolve this. So make sure you get anything you need. If it's out of stock, let us know. What else we got going on?
America Labs, Patriots Posse.
So, let's talk about the Crush Tiers, because there was a question somewhere about the Crush Tiers program. So we don't talk about this a lot outside of when we first launched it. We did a lot of discussion about it. We have a really active group of ambassadors, really active Facebook group. It's become like a family. We probably have a couple hundred ambassadors now. It's a great group of people, but we don't advertise it like right on the front of our website. Maybe we should change that, by the way. We should make it easier to get to the application. Because the application, you
get
can
a lot
still
done.
find, yeah, I mean, we get applications every day, but I still feel like people are wondering, because somebody asked, are you still doing the Crush Your Tears program? Yeah.
Okay.
So if you go on our website, put it up here, Vance, like click them through where they need to go. So it's over under Team
under
Crush It,
Team.
and then Crush It
And
Tears.
Crush It Tears.
Yeah, so check that out, click on there. You gotta answer a few questions, submit a 1-minute video, and then yeah, we either take you or we dump you. And so we have a great group of people. It's been awesome so far. I think everyone who's a part of it.
I think they might earn themselves a Crush It Mania very soon.
Yeah, I think we.
You know?
I don't think this area is going to be big enough for that though. We're going to have
no.
to. We're going to have to figure something out there.
I think we're out there. in
Spring
that lane.
2019. We have some time to figure that out. What else should we talk about? So that's the core ambassador program. Yes, it's still going on. It's crushing. It's been great. It's been a great experience for everyone involved. Very active group. We just launched the Patriots Posse. That is the equivalent group for the America Labs. We've had a ton of inquiries about wanting to be an ambassador for America Labs. That is now rolling. We just launched our Facebook group. I think, when was that? Yesterday? 2 days ago. Good Roy Lee Wellington III, Esquire Jr.
What's
He does
Esquire
it.
mean?
It means you're an attorney.
So it's not part of his name. So really, Wellington III Esquire is not like a junior or like a, you know what I mean?
No, he's not Hispanic. Like Esquire is not like an Hispanic name.
I
Like
think that was Hispanic. Esquire.
it's okay. You're good with the country accounts.
Hey, you know,
Oh.
little meat flavor to
I
it.
see Sam over in the corner going.
Nah, she was rolling her eyes because she's marrying a dumbass.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so Roy Lee Wellington III
Anyway,
Esquire.
so he just introduced
lawyer.
himself. Yeah, he's running the Facebook group.
Oh, it all makes sense.
Yeah.
Country lawyer.
So why
Yeah.
does he gotta say Esquire and country lawyer? He's
Because he's
like
not
a
just a
double
lawyer, he's a he's double negative.
You know what I mean?
This guy. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so Patriot Posse is live. Can we get a shirt? Box Boss. Or Jose, can you grab a Patriot Posse shirt? We're live here. We need a little hustle in that tussle or whatever. Muscle. And that muscle. That would be good, yeah. A little hustle in that muscle. All right. What else, Meat? What, we got some events coming up. So the Meat Stick and I will be, and actually Baby Bird, just saying
Schmoop.
that, and Schmoop,
Yeah.
and the Savage,
Yeah.
Roy Lee,
and
/ Glenn,
and-
he will be at Natural Bodies. So we'll have 5 of us at the big Natural Bodies block party, which will be next weekend, the 11th in New York City. That will be the launch of our brands, Core Nutritionals and America Labs in Natural Body. They're gonna be a great partner for us in the New York City area.
Oh,
And
getting special delivery.
the week after that,
Come on in here, box.
you
Bob.
get that,
Get in here.
you get that pallet jack. All right.
It almost was completed.
So before I go back to the Patriot Posse, then the 18th we're gonna be at Bullfrog Nutrition.
Yep. So
You and I.
Just me and you.
And then we're doing the charity golf tournament on the 17th, the day before, in West Virginia
yeah.
for Extreme Family Fitness.
Is it Extreme Family?
Or it might be the VIP club, one of
No. Or it could be the bingo hall.
Or I don't know. We out here. We're going. We're gonna swing some
Red
golf clubs.
Jackson, we'll see you in West
We're gonna be
Virginia.
drinking some energy drinks, you know. All right. Patriot Posse shirt. These are bad. Look at that. Established 1776. Got the Patriot Posse on the arm and the material. Feel that, Meat.
Oh.
You like that?
I like that.
You like that, Meat?
Oh, it's a shark! Try to stick the theme, you know what I mean?
We out here.
We survived.
We're good.
All right.
So anyways, Patriot Posse, this is the t-shirts that come with that ambassador program. What else we got going on, man? Oh, energy drinks. We're starting our production run.
Sold out.
Yeah, we're
Most food's sold out, man.
Everyone's sold out. We have a couple cases back in here, but that's for us.
Customer service.
We have the next flavor of impeachment. The production is starting next week. It's actually going to probably take about 10 days for the production. And then that flavor will be out. I'm probably heading to Miami in about a week to oversee the new flavor of impeachment. So we're out here. What else? Oh, we got some new flavors of energy drinks coming too. So working on cream soda, root beer, cherry cola,
all the flavors.
lemon, like a lemon ice, a fruit punch. That's for our dick punch flavor. What else? Berry. Man, we got tons of stuff going on. So anyways, let's roll into the questions.
That's pretty good, right?
Yeah, that's a good update. Bird, are we missing anything?
Bethesda Nutrition Corner grand opening is
Bethesda Nutrition Corner grand opening, good call, September 8th. That's going to be Mike Rashid, Mark Loveliner, Sean Torbati, and myself, and our whole staff will be at the Bethesda Nutrition Corner. And then the next day, we're going to be going down to the Newport News Nutrition Corner to do an event. So if you've ever come to a Gains Alliance event, great time. We always have a ball, and then we go crush it, and then usually go eat somewhere. So come out to that. Look for information about that. All right, let's rock and roll.
Rock and roll. All right. About 3 weeks ago, we got some questions.
So we got questions here, we got questions live, and then we got questions on your story when you asked this morning.
Yeah.
So where do you want to start?
We'll start with 3 weeks ago.
Okay, yep.
Are Doug and Steph finished having kids?
Ooh.
Marine wants to know if Steph will ever compete again. Oh, Steph! Let's go!
Who asked the question?
Jeff Cook.
So
Marine. Or Marianne, sorry, Marianne.
I highly doubt Steph will compete again. She still trains like a bad day, but she's kind of.
Bobby, you're demanding without.
He's like telling me to step over like an
inch. I got it. Like you need to put an X on the floor.
Mark there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure. I would say she's 95% done competing. She'll always be training and be a bro at heart, but I doubt she's going to be competing. And the other question was, are we done having kids? Heck yeah, we're done having kids.
You get a snip?
I don't want to get a sniff. I'm just like nervous down there. Like, I don't want like.
Yeah, but like, maybe 10 years later, what happens if it just.
Yeah.
It happens.
I know, that's crazy. We've thought about that. Yeah, like.
It's happened before.
Like, when she's like, oops, I forgot to take my birth control.
Like 50-some-year-old, 70-year-old lady, something crazy is popping out kid.
Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do there, but in theory, we're done. I would say if we were 5 years younger, we would probably go for a third.
Really?
I'm throwing that out there.
Wow.
Yeah, but we old.
We old.
We done.
Here.
The one was kind of like easy, but having two is just like 10. You might as well have 10. Maybe a little less than 10.
Plus a bunch of us,
Yeah, and then all these little meats running around. Golly. Whew. All right, next question.
Jesse Canas, you have mentioned before that you recommend cycling off core load. Do you mean that one should stop all GDA or just use another? Anything from the nutrition corners you would recommend while you cycle off load?
There's definitely some benefits to cycling off, especially such the high dose of berberine. Next week we're going to have Kenton down here. He's the GDA specialist. We'll do an Ask the Boss with him. But my understanding is coming off of the high dose of berberine is definitely a useful thing. However, using berberine like low dose all year round, there are some benefits there. What's that?
That's why I said
right,
multi.
And that's why I said multi. I have found though that when I do take a break from load or any GDA after about 12 weeks and I go back on, so I'm about 12 weeks on, 4 weeks off. That's what I like, and I definitely notice a difference taking that break.
And you take it all off completely.
Yeah, take it off completely. So I would say cycle off of, all your GDAs. I mean, things like alpha lipoic acid and stuff like that. They're more antioxidants than they are GDAs anyway, so you could take some of those. Most of the GDAs on the market are crap anyways, so I definitely recommend cycling off of core load.
Cool. Fit Carroll 7, he aspires to be a part of this elite organization in a career type element. What are the best stepping stones towards that goal?
Crush the tears, baby. Actually, we talk a lot about expanding our team internally as like when we need new people, and the first people we think about are the ambassadors that really stick out. Because at the end of the day, we are different from a lot of companies. Yeah, we've have some people that aren't necessarily directly in the fitness industry, like our graphic designer, our web guy. But for the most part, most of our team just live this lifestyle and do what we do. So starting as an ambassador is a great spot. Like I would rather interview an ambassador for a position than somebody that I don't know. But you have to have the skills. right? Like, you don't just say, I'd love to be in the fitness industry, hire me. Like, I love supplements, like, hire me. Like, what are your skills? Like, what are you gonna add to our team? So you really need to think about that. Like, people ask all the time, like, questions like that. And it's just like, you need to figure out what are you gonna offer to that organization?
And I think now that we are
Out here.
3 brands and 10 stores, like, you have to work your way up somehow, some way.
Yeah, every one of our managers in our stores, with the exception of Zach, was hired as a CSR to a manager as opposed to hired from the outside. Zach came from the Vitamin Shop.
Right.
But yeah, so it's a great place to start. You know, a CSR in our stores or an ambassador. It's a good place to start.
Cool.
And also, you got to be local. Like, I don't want to. We out here.
We done?
You got to be local. I don't want to be hiring people for the most part that are not able to come to the HQ on a daily basis. All right, just had to get that in. Go.
Yeah, you got to move.
Yeah.
Yep. You can't have a girlfriend until you're 25, and then you can't get married until you're 29, right?
And then what's the next one?
Kids until you're 35.
Thank you.
And you can't get a dog.
And if you can follow all
I'm
that,
breaking one of those.
if you follow all that, you're good. It's called the meat plan.
Are you going to sell America Energy in Canada? Hold on. When is the Canadian takeover coming? For now, planning on big order for the Fury Day. So, America Energy in Canada.
Canada sucks. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, you guys,
Canada
Canadians.
freaking sucks. Our CMO's from Canada, and we're trying to get down here. You know, like, it just sucks in
Couldn't
Canada.
even come into the U.S.
They stopped him at the border.
Yeah. Said,
I mean, he does look sketch.
Yeah, with a beard.
He is sketch. He does look a little not right, but and he has multiple personalities. But anyways, the laws and some of the ingredients, I actually don't even know the first thing about energy drink regulation in Canada. I know we are going to be in the UK after this order. We're shipping 10 pallets to the UK, and I already know that there's our energy drinks on the water to Australia. So those are the only foreign countries that I can talk about at this moment. I'd love to get into Canada. So if you know a distributor, but at the end of the day, at this point in time, I don't think I want to be running special cans with the Canadian. I'm sure they have some rules and regs, and probably can't allow 200 milligrams of caffeine and some stupid stuff.
And Canadian distributors for pills and powders,
it's been difficult. You got to get a license.
Yeah.
You got to get a license for every single product there, and it becomes very expensive. What I got? A little powder on me? Get that meat.
A little spit.
Get out of here. All right. So yes, we're not coming to Canada anytime soon with America Energy, but I don't know.
The pills and powders might, like, there's some avenues that.
Yeah, ABC is already approved there. We just need a good partner. We have a great partner in the UK. We got a great partner in Australia. We're getting some great Middle Eastern partners, but we need a partner in Canada who believes in our mission. So.
Matt AGG94. Hey, how many flavors of America Energy do you have in mind? Maybe a bubblegum flavor or cherry. So we already kind of went through that.
Just a straight cherry? Bubblegum?
Bubblegum or cherry.
I think bubblegum you get sick after drinking.
I wouldn't like bubblegum.
Cotton candy. I could do a cotton candy.
I'm not the fan of that either.
Yeah. All right.
Also, did you say you had a greens and multi product in the works? So multi just launched. Greens, we have a formula.
We have a good formula. What is the holdup with that?
I think just
Where
we launch
are
a
we?
product every freaking week.
Yeah, I honestly think we've had it approved for 3 or 4 months, and I just was PO after PO, new product after new product. Fury X was our biggest focus and the most important thing we could get out. And with the energy drink launching in May, it's just been insane. So that's been on hold.
Yeah.
Shoot, did I place a PO for that?
No.
I don't think I did. No. But so multi was our first thing. So that and Guts and Glory, which is the America Labs Oregon Health product. Those are 2 products that I'm really excited about, but they've not been ordered yet. The next product for America Labs, we should update them, is Uncle Bam. That has been ordered. We should have that 3 weeks.
Really?
That is a fat burner. Yeah. Yeah. That's a great fat burner. It makes you hot and sweaty. Very
She's been using
sweaty.
it.
Yeah.
She just stole all the beta samples.
She did. True story.
It's all gone.
All right, let's roll.
All right, he also says, since you both do PT, which I think is physical therapy, would you think it's beneficial as one myself to have sports therapy in my arsenal as well? Thanks, guys. Keep crushing it. You've made a massive difference here in the UK. Best people and company out there. We out here. Thanks, Matt.
I don't really understand the question.
Do you think it's beneficial to do prehab, physical therapy, et cetera, et cetera.
I thought it sounded like at school. Like
Since you both do PT, would you think it's beneficial as one myself to have sports therapy in my arsenal as well? I think meaning, is it important to have sports therapy as part of the recovery?
Yeah, I thought it was like, should he study it? Like, I thought he meant like personal training and studying sports.
PT could mean personal training, but
Yeah,
it didn't
okay.
say, like,
So
we're not personal trainers.
I do. I'm
No.
no. So I'm. All right. I
You
think
don't
he's
take
actually,
time out of your day for an hour session of a one-on-one personal training. That is personal training.
That's correct. All right. Anyway, so
Yeah.
physical therapy.
Right.
So things to keep you healthy.
Right.
I actually started after I started getting hurt, even in my 20s. But I've been doing it for a long time. But I wish I would have done it even before I started having little injuries, you know, from the very get-go, like mobility stuff and all of that. I do a lot of stuff now. Like I've been going through the last 6 weeks, I've been going through some back issues, some hip issues, just old manitis type stuff, knee issue. So I've been doing a lot. I've been going to active release once to twice a week. I'm now doing this thing, it's called the Stretch Zone. There's a little plug for you. It's a really cool place. They basically stretch you. And it's as simple as that, but like they strap you down and stretch you, so it's like extreme stuff.
Sounds exotic.
It's exotic, erotic. You name it is good. No, I mean, it's painful actually. So that's really good. And I've started doing that because I've lost my Thai therapist or my Thai massage therapist, which Thai massage is a lot of stretching. And so one of the things I don't set aside in my workout to do is stretch. So setting this appointment makes me go. So those are good things. So I highly recommend you do it. You know, even if you have little nagging injuries,
I mean, we've covered this a lot before. I would say, you know how you always say you wish you did it before? I think if you're weightlifting, you should be doing some form of myofascial release and stretching. Like it has to be, it's a necessary thing.
Yeah.
Like
100%.
no matter what. I think it's 100% necessary. Sam, what do you got?
So I had someone ask, what is your opinion on Glycer Pump versus Hydromax?
Glycer Pump versus Hydromax.
I forget what percentage Hydromax or glycerol that is.
Hydromax?
No, Hydromax is 65.
Yeah.
But Glycer Pump is a patented, you know, a trademarked form of glycerol. So I'm not familiar with it. Like in terms of like I haven't used it. I've only ever used Hydromax. I don't know what percentage is. I mean, what you're going to look for is what percentage of that product is actually glycerol. Glycerol is glycerol. So the Hydromax is just a trademark name for it. So I haven't used it, so I can't really speak to it.
And then we had someone ask, what are good calories to cut if you're a beginner in fitness? I'm assuming they're starting to get in shape, so like if they were to cut their calories, where should they go?
Oh man, that's a loaded question.
You think they're hearing that?
What?
The questions.
Yeah. So you want to take that one, me? Or you want me to take that one?
Where to start?
Yeah. So
Well, you have. I would.
So the way I like to start it is.
Okay.
Okay. So okay.
No.
Thanks, Pete. I'll take it.
Yeah,
Thanks, Pete. I'll take it. Okay. So protein requirements. A lot of beginners are not taking enough protein. So I really think higher protein diets, you know, gram per pound of body weight minimum. And I actually think there are real benefits to going above that. I think people are actually too conservative in their protein intake. I know some coaches are really conservative. I know other coaches like Cliff Wilson prefer the higher protein intake. I'm on that side of the fence. I think actually more than a gram. But anyways, that's a good starting point, right? Minimum 20 to 25% of your calories should be coming from fat, right? Even females, I even like that a little higher, 25 to 30, you know, even 30% coming from fat. And then you fill in with carbohydrates as much as you can possibly handle. Get your baseline from there and then start chipping away at the carbohydrates. That's the first thing to go. And then you're gonna slowly pull back on the fat. I mean, that's generally how I set up, but it's a very personal thing,
Yeah.
right? Like everyone's
so it has
different.
to be figured out. So when you're first starting,
Find your
I think,
baseline.
yeah. So the first like 2 to even 4 weeks, you should just track your food without like having a goal and just find out where your averages are, where you're averaging. And then you have something to work off of, right? Like you just can't like, it's just, I need this, this, and this. Like I think you need to have a baseline first.
Getting a little pump from this Fury X I'm drinking. Just
Is this Instagram? How do you work this thing, Bob?
Just click on it.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Do you have anything?
Oh man, this is a lot.
Right. Look at that.
Cut!
Wait, hold on.
Shark! sharp.
Yeah. We out here. We back.
I can't believe people actually like us and follow us, you know?
I don't know if they like us.
They like me.
Okay.
Everybody's look at all these questions about meat.
All right, meat. Go hit the meat questions.
Hit the meat questions?
All right, we back. So these are questions from Meat's Instagram stories this morning. Go, rapid fire. Let me ask.
Yo, chill.
Let me show you how to do this.
But I don't know, man. What PL? What does that mean? Whoa, dude.
Have you ever considered diving into the powerlifting world?
Oh no, never.
This is Ask the Meat.
Herniate the discs.
Yeah, man. It's.
Too many.
Why do you feel PWO is so important for advancing your recovery and building muscle? Carl Frady,
The cuck.
the cuck.
4 scoopings of PWO post workout. So these are all for me.
This is for you, Meat. This is your.
All right, so
Oh, this is core page?
yeah, it's not just me.
All right, fine, you
But
can
people
answer.
People ask me direct questions.
Okay, all right. Well, we've gone over post-workout nutrition.
Yeah.
So the stream of amino acids, the PWO has the free-form leucine and velocitol to stimulate protein synthesis even more, the carbohydrates, to spike your insulin, replenish muscle glycogen.
Blood cortisol,
Blunt cortisol, all that good stuff.
L-leucine added in.
Come on,
there.
cuck. I think he just wanted people to know.
Yeah, he just-
Meaty, marriage scared at all? Where's the honeymoon?
Not scared at all. We got 51 days, right, Schmoop?
Yeah, buddy.
Let's go. Bobby's filming. Doug's in the wedding. We out here, and we're going to Hawaii.
We're gonna do the kiki.
We're going to Hawaii?
Gonna do the kiki.
Oh, look at that. We're the kiki right
There's a
now.
lot of hip in there.
Let's run it.
There's a lot of hip. Yeah.
Check money. Check money.
Are you doing a running man in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you out here.
You don't love me. You riding. Side me.
You missed it. No, it's Kiki. Right? It's the Kiki. You love me. But you're hiding.
Why is it?
And then it's this. You did this first.
Yeah, well, I was talking to Kiki. She don't love me.
Pat's favorite memory all time since joining the company. Z runs.
Favorite memory?
What? I think it was Carl holding you in Cape Cod.
Oh,
The Titanic. Yeah.
That's a lot of memories to go back towards.
Give me one memorable. You don't have to. It doesn't have to be the best. The favorite. Just a memorable one.
Memorable memory.
I think the most memorable memory is taking Arlington to another level. It's not really like a thing, but like not like an exact day and time, but like
When I used to come into Arlington and make him crap his
that's
pants
your
every
favorite.
day. Yeah, that's my favorite.
That's your favorite memory.
Right.
Cause that was like my platform, you know. And then I was like, Meat was out here, took the Superman shirt off, you know.
What's he talking about?
Yeah.
What's Peak X formula looking like? Fury X already looks like a complete pump product.
It is.
It is.
So exactly. So what is Peak
So that's
X?
why. So Peak X is going to be
You
the
gonna talk about it right now?
is going to be the replacement for Pump. We were going to call it Pump X, but then we realized it's definitely a pump product, but there's actually more You get that, Meat? Yeah, you like that? Taking that freedom. What was I talking about? Peak X. Yeah. So Peak X has actually more endurance boosting, strength and output producing ingredients in it than pump ingredients. And again, there's 5 ingredients in the product. 4 of them are patented trademark ingredients. It's an incredible product. We're actually should be getting samples any day now. They might be in one of these boxes actually, I don't know. But I'm thinking sometime in the fall. But it is gonna be a replacement for pump. I really don't see a home for pump given how much pump you get with Fury X
Like I
and
haven't
the
been
pump.
taking a pump product.
Yeah, I mean, well, I sometimes do too because I like the pump, but
Well, you don't. It's not.
you don't need to.
it's
You
not
totally don't need to. So yeah. Anyways, that's the
X.
formula.
That's
That's
enough.
enough. That's enough for the peak.
Your face ID. Look like Bird.
Put your
Bird.
Bird, get in here, Bird. Look at this. Look at that. Chirp, 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 chirp.
Is that what you give it like a little special?
He's
look?
like 69. 69 is his code. Yeah, you get a wink? Call me.
All right.
All right. What's the most annoying question you get?
That one.
Uh,
See that?
when are you competing next?
Oh yeah.
I've answered that literally
Like
1,000
it.
times. EAAs, BCAAs, glutamine, citrulline, hydration, electrolyte matrix in one powder, please.
No.
No. Opinion about carb cycling. by the way, EAA, BCA thing, we are going to be releasing a blog post / write-up, maybe even do a video, I'm hoping by next week, because there's so much BS out there surrounding the whole EAA, BCA controversy. You've heard me talk about it before, but anyways, we're gonna shed a little light on that. Do you still have the Core Nutrition Crusher program?
Absolutely.
I already talked about that. Is marketing your product the key to your personal success with it?
No.
Is marketing your product the key to your personal? What does that even mean?
So, is marketing the most successful way to have a successful product? Is it the best way to have a successful product? Is marketing your product the key
to your personal
meaning,
success
like,
with it?
has that been your success with our products? Is marketing, right?
Is marketing
I don't think it's
is marketing
written right.
your product the key to your personal success with it? Or are they asking, is my personal success key to marketing the product?
No, is marketing the product the key to the success of the store?
I think that's what he's going
Is
for.
marketing that?
I think it's a combination of everything. We just had this conversation. Who was I talking to earlier today?
What, me?
We're different. We're not like an influencer-driven brand. We're not just like one face of the company. We put out amazing products in both of our brands, and then we have really strong both digital presence and marketing to back it up, right? To introduce people to it. But we're not going to pay somebody $20,000 a month to, because they have 5 million followers, to post a picture of it and hope you guys buy it.
Right.
Like, that's not how we grow this business. That's how you have to make really cheap products, because you can't afford them because you're paying all these influencers. So anyways, hopefully that answers some of it. Can you tell us about the Core Pump? Already said that. Basically saying, what's the response to that? Some sources lately are talking negatively of BCAs, messing with fat metabolism, insulin, basically saying does more harm than good. What's your response to that? My response is, in a nutshell, it's bullshit. We'll have more on that coming soon. What made you all create America Energy? Well, have we talked about that before? I'm sure we've talked about that. Yeah, I did a whole video on America Energy, but anyways.
We have an energy drink problem.
We used to like to drink Monster, and we thought we could do it better, right? And we had such a strong first year of America Labs, and what better product to be marketed as an energy drink than America themed product? So started as a little idea, and we got it done. Why is the betaine in FuriX apparently so good? So that's the key. It's not just betaine. Yeah, you get back to the question. I'm just taking the show. You're just a meat show.
Standing here,
All right.
watching you, listening to you, like.
You like that?
No.
Betaine. So it's not just betaine, it's betaine nitrate. There's a big difference. Betaine nitrate and all the nitrates out there, you'll see creatine nitrate, arginine nitrate, all of these other forms, leucine nitrate, they all are that amino acid and a nitrate. So betaine nitrate is very high in the nitrate. It's about 35% nitrate. So that means for every 3 grams you get, about 1 gram of that is nitrate, which is a huge dose, and 2 grams are betaine. So betaine is great for muscle power strength, like we know that. It's a very simple product. But what really makes betaine nitrate so good, in my opinion, that what sets this product apart is the nitrate component. Nitrate is a patented product that you have to get a license to use it, and that's why many people don't use it. It's not a cheap product as well. Nitrates increase nitric oxide through the nitrite-nitrate pathway. It's a novel pathway, different from your typical arginine, the citrulline pathway. And so the pumps on nitrate are just next level. Like any product with a nitrate is just next level pumps, but when you combine it, put that in the crazy formula that we did, it's next level. So it's really the unique part about the betaine is the betaine nitrate portion.
And I would say, maybe you back this up, but like consistent use of a nitrate can also, over time, get better, right?
I mean, anecdotally, for me, for sure. Like, FuriX just keeps getting better and better for me. So, yeah. Where we at?
I don't know. Bobby took it. So going back here.
Yep.
Have you ever thought about doing a coffee protein / BCA type product?
Yes, we actually did try a coffee, ABCD, but it tasted too much like that bitter instant coffee. So, you know, it just didn't seem right. It wasn't on point. We then tried to add a creamer to it, and it just, we're not there yet. So at some point in time, I think if we nailed a really good cold brew type ABCD product, I think it should be an energized form. It would be amazing, but we haven't done it yet, so we won't bring it out. And then protein, yeah, we've worked on a couple coffee flavor, but they were okay. They weren't special. I think we are due for a new flavor of Core Pro, though.
I thought we were gonna do a strawberry.
I thought we were too.
The sample was amazing.
Yeah, well, let's get back to that. All right.
So I have a couple people in here asking, do you have any advice for someone who has no idea what to pursue in a career, but has a young family to provide for?
Why is this guy coming here with a dumpster?
Mack truck.
We out here. We just got.
That's what we need.
We are live. So,
Well,
no idea what to pursue.
he doesn't know what to do, but he has a family to provide for. And then
You mean to study?
he has no idea what to pursue in a career, but has a young family to provide for. Is there any advice for that? And then,
So what I would say is do something, right? Like, don't just become handicapped and be like, I have to have the perfect job. I mean, honestly, you need to start somewhere. Beep. You need to start somewhere and, you know, kind of work your way up and do the best you can at that position. And really, you got to do that to earn money, to provide for your family. But at the same time, you need to be thinking about, what are you really passionate about? What do you really like to do?
Right.
And so that doesn't necessarily mean not everyone's meant to start their own business, right? Like a lot of these motivational speakers and entrepreneurs are out there. Basically, it sounds like they're telling everyone that they should go start a business. Not everyone should start their own business. That's why 95% of small businesses fail. It's because these people really shouldn't be starting a business.
I think you got to recognize that.
but
Like, I recognize that that's not my job. That's not my place. Like,
Yeah.
I don't really.
But you're passionate about this, right? Like,
Right.
so, like, you got to find what you're passionate about. But at the same time, you got to be practical. You need to get a job. You know what I
provide for
mean?
your family.
You need to provide for your family. So whatever it takes, you know, whatever's the best paying job you can get, you know, that is manageable, that's what you should do until you figure it out.
What's the best way to grow muscle as a natural athlete?
Trent.
That was great.
Oh, it's too easy. Just roll it off the tongue. Shout out to all the haters. Chuck Miller. Word. Oh, man.
Eat good food.
Eat good food. Lift those heavy weights. Was that a serious question? What's the best way to put on muscle?
It's a question.
It's consistency, right? Like, you can't expect to become a mass monster overnight. And so people get discouraged if they don't immediately put an arm, you know, an inch on their arm. So consistency, patience.
I have 2 questions. On that note, what's your advice on trying to get a peak on your bicep?
Peak.
What's the secret to the peak?
So, you gotta know what my
You're
answer
just
is?
gifted, dude. Like, you know,
Yeah, hammer
you don't
muscle.
even work at your biceps.
Sam's got it. It's
I'm a good employee. I watch videos.
so, yes, part of it is genetics, right? Just where your insertions are. But somebody asked me this the other day in the gym, like, how do you get this part, you know, like the peak part? He's like pointing to his arm, and I was like, anyways, we got distractions out here. This is like live TV. So, hammer curls, right? So a lot of people miss out. They train, you know, 2/3 of their arm. They train their biceps, their triceps, but they don't train the brachii, the muscles that sits between your biceps and your triceps. So I think hitting a lot of hammer type of curls adds thickness to the middle of your arm, which also causes your peak to be pushed out further. So it's kind of counterintuitive because people are like, preacher curls, high cable curls, you know, like things where you're really focusing on the peak. But I don't necessarily believe in that. I think heavy hammer curls, heavy rope, you know, hammer curls are 2 of the best you can to just get bigger overall arms, which will lead to a bigger peak.
Word.
Right, Meat?
And then another good question. Do you adjust your macros on training versus non-training days?
So I don't really follow any macros at this point. I just kind of eat. I don't recommend doing that. That's where I'm at right now in my journey. But yes, on non-training days, my calories will definitely be lower, particularly because I'm not eating or drinking 500 calorie PWO immediately after training, and I'm not eating any one meal with 100 grams of carbs, which is usually my pre-workout meal. So those two things alone cause my calories to be lower on my non-training days.
Now, I'm tracking macros, and they stay the same my off days.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be the same for...
At the end of the day, it's going to come out to like your averages for the week, right? So where you're at. So it doesn't necessarily matter. Some people, I've seen different schools of thought. You're not burning as many calories, so you don't need as many calories on those days. But at the same time, it's also a great day for recovery. So you should be fueling yourself with an appropriate amount of calories. I think it's more of a longer time frame issue for total body fat storage.
We out here?
We out here?
What do you think of that episode, man?
Should we
I think
throw a scuba tank in the shark's mouth and then shoot it to blow it up? Okay, here we go. You ready? 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 Hold on, here we go. Okay, it's in the mouth. It's in the mouth.
Okay, what do I do?
You stand there and look good at me. You shoot it. You can shoot it.
I can shoot it?
Shoot it, and then we'll blow up the.
Fucking bazooka.
That's a big gun, bro.
Okay.
How much is over here?
Okay.
Pew pew pew. Bro, hit the tank. Booyah!